Hello, I'm Yacine Baroudi, and I'd like to introduce FasTake today, a revolutionary data collection platform that's putting the traditional online survey model on its head. It allows you to quickly design surveys or forms, find and reward respondents, analyze and share the results. In the next few minutes, I'd like to show you how powerful and easy FasTake is. Best of all, FasTake is very affordable, and users only pay for what they use. No subscriptions are ever required at FasTake. In this endeavor, FasTake has mission-critical objectives for two parties. One, survey sponsors to provide them with a tool that's affordable, simple, and that ensures the validity of the data they collect. Two, respondents to uphold their privacy, make sure the process is as painless as possible, and guarantee that their time is rewarded. With this achieved, the respondents are happier, answer quicker and better, which makes sponsor get better data quicker and makes them also happy to provide incentives. FasTake's all about creating this win-win situation for everybody. Off we go, and we'll start with designing a survey. Very simply name the survey and choose a ready-made template. You can search dozens of templates that are available for you to use. Once you find that, you can just drag over the template that sounds like it might be working for you. The questionnaire pops up, and then from here there's a bunch of features that you can use. Preview, make them optional, add a header with instructions, and obviously the most important, edit a question. So here you've got various types of questions. You can preview any question that you're setting up to see exactly what they're going to look like to your respondents. You can change the format in which it's going to display to the respondent. You can change also the type of the question without losing whatever you may have worked on before. You can ask people to make a choice. You can ask people to provide you numbers, give you an opinion, or if things get a little complicated, you can then move into a matrix kind of setting. You can quickly use some presets that are commonly used and apply that either to the columns or the rows. You can also embed some media in your questionnaire. In this case, we'll just look at how to embed a video from YouTube. Simply copy the code that's provided, then go back to the application and paste it. Very good use if you're doing a lot of how-tos and demos on YouTube to kind of test out how your demos are working and see whether they're making any impact on people. Once you're done, you can just save the survey, preview it, and test it. Make sure everything's working. It will appear as it will show to your respondents in a very easy to use, which will also help the response rates and getting your results even quicker. You can also add a timestamp if you're reviewing the survey with a colleague. This is all well and good, but then who's going to answer this survey? FasTake offers three options to manage your lists and contacts and respond. You can either upload a file, download from a webmail, or pull from FasTake's respondent database. And FasTake offers a very easy to use way to manage your lists, where you can then edit your list. You may not want to send your survey to your entire list of contacts. And then this is the most powerful piece of FasTake, where you can, if you don't have a list or you're looking to survey some very particular people, you can come in and enter your criteria and check and see if FasTake has those people available. And this is all running on proprietary patent pending algorithm that works in the background to really maintain the validity of the respondents. Another great feature of FasTake is that it provides a way for you to add incentives to your survey. You can choose from cash, gifts, donations to charity, match donations to other charities, or deposit microfinancing account. So very simply, you can then choose the sample to which you want to attach the incentive, enter the amount, in this case cash, that you want to give, $5. You can then have various options if filled by date or by the first 10 respondents or so. You can then check the available gifts that you may want to attach to your survey, check the details, and then just drag over the gift of your choice. And then FasTake will take care, obviously, of delivering all these incentives to the respondents who have answered the survey, however many you choose. save the incentive scheme. You can also use charities as incentives or match donations. Same as in the case of cash, you add the amount, and then you check the charities that are available through FasTake. Pick the one that you are interested in. Now you're ready to check out and publish the survey. You get on the Publish tab or the Deploy tab. Pick the survey that you prepared. Pick the sample that you want to send that survey to, as well as the incentive that's attached to it. You set up the invite details, name, duration, invite text. Eventually the duration will be automated depending on the number of questions, the length, and the type of question that you have in your questionnaire. Choose the subject. If it's an email, it'll come up in the subject of the email. If it goes through social networks, it will appear in the notification. In this case, we'll use a social network notification, which you can preview as well. You're done. You're ready to check out. There's obviously a checkout process, which we won't go through a regular checkout process. In a case where you will not use the incentives or will have used your own list, there would not be any checkout in that situation. It will be free of charge. And the survey is published. Now you can just sit back and relax and wait for your results to come back in. Let's look at what's happening on the respondent side in the meantime. The respondents on the social networks are notified just as they would for a friend's post. Facebook is only the first of a dozen social networks in which FasTake is expanding. So the respondent answers the survey right into that environment in which they're very familiar with already, which cuts through the clutter and helps with the speed in which you can get your data back. Once they're done with that, their activity is then published on their profiles for other people to see, which might be interested in joining the FasTake respondent database, and thus growing it and providing sponsors with even more choices. And in the meantime, sponsors can start already reviewing their results just by going to the data mining area, choosing the survey in which they're interested in, and then pulling this test survey over, and then start looking at the results that will be displayed in graph form. If the view doesn't suit you, you can simply click on it and change its views, make it a pie chart, columns. You can add some notes to each chart and share that with the colleague that you might be reviewing. You can also share a chart like that over to different social networks. In the meantime, respondents can manage their accounts from the social network or from a website, and depending on how they were invited. For example, transfer some of the money they've made over to their PayPal account or somebody else's account. They can also decide to donate the money that they've made over to some charities, in this case the UNICEF. And again, they can review past transactions and completed survey. They can also invite some friends to join the respondent database or create a survey of their own. And we're working very, very hard on many more Web 2.0 features, such as integrating with Twitter for notification, as well as sharing insights, iPhone applications which will make FasTake available over the device. Thank you for your time, and we'd love to hear feedback, so don't hesitate to drop us a note. Certainly don't forget to sign up for your beta invite at fastake.com. Thanks again for your time, and make it a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.